Started playing these guys.
All right, Varsity Boys action here in West Rutland. First game of the season. We have Fairhaven visiting West Rutland. And looks like Fairhaven's going to start off with the ball.
Right to 15. Get there.
Nice anticipation, Maxim. And here comes West Rutland. Immediate pressure. Gross serves through to Harvey. Nice little flick. Harvey's going to settle. And Dow moving to his left. Maxim hustling back. Dow rubbed off the ball, but nice pursuit, West Rutland defense. And that ball is long gone, out of bounds. It's going to be a West Rutland throw. Quick start for West Rutland. Got Brendan Harvey here, going to make a throw.
Jake, get out of there. Jake, get out of there. Over his head. Over 7 times. Jake. Again, second ball, Bryce.
Tyler Grow, going to look up the line. Eli Petit maybe on the far side, one of the fastest kids on the team. And Tyler Grow heading for the front of the net. He's dangerous. Rubbed off a little bit. Need a West Rutland player on that. And here comes Brian Maxim. Going to turn his hips and try and get to the front of the net now. Nice job around the corner. In all alone.
Hey, hey.
Great shot.
Slide that back out. You know where your runners are. It's a top. What? Then finish it.
Brian Sandy had some room there. Missed just a little bit wide left, and we got a Fairhaven goal kick. Minute and a half in, and West Rutland already with a nice opportunity. And looking to pin Fairhaven in here. That ball cleared long.
Head her back to him, head her back to him.
Tyler Carrington controls. That ball straight up in the air and near sideline. Brendan Harvey there, settles, touched out by Fairhaven, going to be a West Rutland throw. And Harvey's going to take a look and see who he has. Right up the line. Looking for Eric Maxim. Now Brian Maxim finds Dow. Dow's going to take a look. He's going corner. And Tyler Grove's going to,
Come on, buddy.
Tyler Grove onto that. A little late.
Grade 2 guys supposed to be coming in.
Dow with a lot of time. Going to take a look. Got Maxim cutting, but decides now.
Create space for yourself. Nice overlap and run, Jordan.
Nice little handoff to Jordan Johnson up from defense. Maxim all alone in front. Got to turn his hips and fire this. Bang! Oh, up. Over the top.
Nice find, Jordan. Hey, hey.
Still 0-0.
Want those overlapping runs?
Nice opportunity.
What?
Love Jordan Johnson coming up from defense there, taking that pass from Dow, adding pressure. And we've got a Fairhaven goal kick. Not until we got a new ball coming.
Grady.
All right, Fairhaven goal kick. Eli Petit, immediate pressure on the ball. Finds Dow. Dow with a little bit of space. Up the line. Nice ball into the corner. Tyler Grow tries to run on, cleared out by the Fairhaven defense. Onto the baseball diamond, going to be a West Rutland throw.
Hey, make yourself more available.
Quickly in. Dow with a lot of space. He's going to find a cross here. Jordan Johnson steps into it and puts it in the back of the net. Jordan Johnson stepping up from the defensive position again. Dow just laying that ball out in front of him. Johnson stepped into it, and it's a 1-0 West Rutland lead with 36:47 left. Fairhaven, I don't believe, has controlled the ball past midfield yet. A lot of pressure from West Rutland. And Fairhaven to start off again. Eric Maxim dropping back to get that pass that he thought might be coming. Controlled by Dow instead. He's going to take a look, make a move, a little bit of space. And he elects to play wide.
Let's go the other way. Come on, let's find the other side.
Tyler Grow down the sideline. Chips that ball into the box and cleared by the Fairhaven defense. Nice step there. Jordan Johnson forced that ball right back into the offensive end.
No? Okay.
First.
Some of you guys do.
Come on, that's you, John.
During the game, so I'm going to do it.
That's why I quit.
Tyler Serrani, an 8th grader, playing up. Nice job to control that ball. Here we go. Eric Maxim going to work in the corner here. He is a real handful when you're one-on-one. He's by his man, heading to the front, into the box. Rocket across. And Randy Adams calls that ball on the line goal kick.
Is that the flat one? Yeah, it was. Oh, thank you.
Eric Maxim working that end line there.
Hey,
got the cross in front, but
side, right? Strong side. Turn
apparently ball was over the goal line. That ball coming right at you.
Yeah, come on, quick.
Brendan Harvey first two.
Go quick. Play him. Play his feet. Run off it, Jacob.
Nice throw to Eric Maxim. He controls.
Step.
Chips. Brian Maxim got to control now. Rubs his man off the ball. Fairhaven ball.
Come on, where are we? Where are we?
And Brian Maxim's going to hustle back and play some defense now. Tyler Serrani going to play that wide, and here it comes. Nice hustle, carries out of bounds. Got a Fairhaven throw right near midfield. Fairhaven boys varsity here in West Rutland. Hot day for soccer. It's got to be almost 80 out, sun shining down. That ball chipped out, and we got a Fairhaven throw deep in the West Rutland end. They play back to the top of the box. 25 with a little bit of space. Slides it farther down the far side. Maxim strips that ball away. Finds Dow. Dow settles. Coach Maxim calling it this side. Going up the sideline now. Brendan Harvey going to run onto that ball. A lot of speed. Nice control. Fairhaven's just going to kick that. Oh, thought they were going to blow it out of bounds, but up the sideline and Dow's there. Nice cut around his man. Can't quite handle it. Finds Brian Maxim. Lays that out for Jordan Johnson. Dow dangles. Coach Maxim asking him to get off that ball. Maxim's going to hit it here. And that one hits the salt shed.
Underneath. Underneath. Don't reach for it.
Town garage. I don't know, that huge brown building 100 yards past the net. And another Fairhaven goal kick here. Matt Hard about to sub in for West Rutland, number 22.
Hey, hey, hey. Strong side. Strong side. Jordan's got it if they go to the middle. Brian, use strong side. Help win this.
Get there, Jenny. Yes, Jenny, come on, Jack.
Right away.
Fairhaven first two, but nice pressure. West Rutland making it hard on him. Harvey rubbed off the ball. He's hustling back up the sideline. Harvey, nice job. Rubs his man off the ball. Tyler Serrani chips up, back to Fairhaven, heading towards the box. And Tyler Serrani, I think, got a foot on that.
Come on, Sliders, let's go!
And Fairhaven throw.
Kind of lost my train of thought.
Let's go, come on.
Jake Bartlett, first touch of the game, jogs to the top of the box. Out near midfield. Fairhaven first to the ball there. They settle. Far sideline.
Come on, boys.
Nice move there. Another nice move there. Got some space now. Looks up the sideline. Believe that's Tyler Groh. A lot of wheels. Cleared out by Fairhaven. That ball out of bounds. We've got a white throw on the far sideline. 33 minutes, 18 seconds left, 1-0 West Rutland. First half of the first varsity boys soccer game of the season. West Rutland comes in with high hopes, a lot of seniors, very well coached, a lot of skill, a lot of kids that play all year long. That ball into the corner. Eric Maxim, one of those kids that plays all year long, and that ball cleared long out near midfield. Picked out of the air by Jordan Johnson. Brian Maxim gets in front of his man, does a step over. Finds Tyler Groh. Groh finds Matt Hart, back to Groh, into the box. 50-50 challenge, Eric Maxim right on it. That ball's going to carry out.
Lock him in. Lock him in.
Fairhaven throw deep in their end.
Off, lock him in, like make them throw it in front of you. Got one behind you, John.
Long throw, Jacob Dow all alone. Pass into space to Harvey. Is it Harvey? Can't tell. Was it Tyler Groh? Thank you. Great hustle back, Brian Maxim.
Why are you running away?
That ball chipped into the box. West Rutland needs to clear this ball out. Settled out near midfield by Fairhaven. And that ball is going to be settled. Matt Hart finds Dow. Dow with a quick cut. Far sideline. Lays it up the line for Tyler Groh. Tyler's had a lot of room to run up that sideline. That ball rubbed out of bounds. Sub coming. Garrett Wade in, Tyler Serrani out. Near side on the defensive end. And Jake Dow's going to throw.
So what's your responsibility? Yeah, you got to step and slow down this ball. Be careful, you know that.
That ball into the box. Eric Maxim trying to get a foot on it. Rubbed off by the Fairhaven player up to the sideline. Nice step by the West Rutland player, but he steps over it. Now gets it back. Dow's got some space. Let's see what happens. Left footer. Deep into the corner. Can we get there? Gonna carry for a goal kick.
Lock him in. Come on.
Lock him in, boys. Teddy 7. Ryan 9 right with you. Jake 15.
Hey.
Eric, watch your short.
Jacob?
Hey, watch out, swinger over here to 7. That one, right there. Attack that. Come on.
Brendan Harvey, immediate pressure on the ball. Fairhaven plays back. Over the top, Garrett Waite settles. Jordan Johnson. Tough to win a 50-50 battle with him. Eric Maxim plays that ball up. Eric Maxim's got time and space. He's in. Rocket. Oh. Just wide. Just wide. Had Tyler Groh coming down that far side to the far post. Got another Fairhaven goal kick. All the way out to midfield, off of West Rutland head. That ball flicked up and over by Fairhaven. Jordan Johnson tries to kick it back up over his head. No result. That ball outside. Brendan Harvey tracking back now. Gets megged. Nice cover by West Rutland, but oh! Thought Fairhaven was going to control that in the box, but cleared up and out.
Why aren't we stepping to that ball?
Just past midfield. Jacob Dow strips his man. Gets rubbed back off it. Nice battle going on there. Eric Maxim. He's off to the races by his man. Little shove in the back, no call.
Cody.
Yeah.
As soon as you're ready.
Talk, guys, work together.
Brendan Harvey going to make this throw.
Hey, post him up. Post him up. Post him up.
Don't take yourself out of the play.
Nice throw in. Eric Maxim, one touch. A little heavy, but still controls. Finds his brother Brian Maxim. A little bit of space now. Ball looking to go into the corner for Harvey, but picked out of the air by Fairhaven. And now West Rutland's going to get that ball back. Nice ball into space, far side. West Rutland defense there clears out wide.
Garrett, drop deeper.
And Fairhaven.
Hey,
Shot wide right. Got a goal kick coming.
so you can open up and see those runners coming in.
You need to be on the 18.
Jordan Johnson getting a look by Cody Parker, who is the trainer for the West Rutland varsity sports programs.
Win it. Let's win it, blue.
That's a 50-50 ball right up the middle. Fairhaven settles easily and dumps it back down in. Got a little bit of time here now.
Find your easy one.
Nice short pass to Harvey. Harvey, one touch. Finds Brian Maxim. Out a little too far, but still able to control it, and that ball up the far near sideline. Foot race. Fairhaven's there. Brian Maxim strips it, and now he's going to be a handful. Nice ball to the front. Harvey, rocket. Off the Fairhaven player, going to be a corner.
Eric, stay. Eric, stay.
West Rutland fortunate to have a left footer and a right footer that can take their corner so they can have it bend in from both sides. This is going to be Jacob Dow with his left foot.
Go do it. He's got to be 10 yards away when you kick it. He's got to stay 10 yards away.
All right, going to play short. Maxim beats his man up the goal line again, rolls it through. And from the looks, it was Brian Maxim that put that in the back of the net. Beautiful ball right across the front of the net, right on the ground, and it's just a tap in. That's 2-0 West Rutland. 26-26 remaining in the first half here in West Rutland. Fairhaven made the long trip over. And they're going to start it again.
You knew that ball was coming.
All right, Fairhaven. Matt Hart rubs his man off the ball, plays back. Chips up, Fairhaven settles. And they are up running the far sideline here. Gonna see if they can find somebody in the box for a cross. That ball is the side of the net, and that's a West Rutland goal kick coming.
Leaders, keep working. Focus. Let's go.
That ball coming near side. Harvey settles, touch a little too stiff. Fairhaven's on it. Now it's a 50-50 ball. Fairhaven cuts outside. And Jake Bartlett out off his line, scoops.
Guys, we got to be better in the back.
Hey, back to the exit.
Drop kick out past midfield. Nice boot for Jake Bartlett. And Eric Maxim. One-on-one again. Fairhaven bench guessing he's going to try and run along that goal line. I think it's a pretty good guess until they stop it. Jake Dow's going to take a corner and see if he can bend this in towards the front of the net here. Four play short to Eric Maxim.
Let's run Jacob Dow. Let's run Jacob Dow.
Got another corner coming.
TC.
Short to Eric Maxim has worked pretty well last two times. We got Tyler Carrington coming down from his position back on defense.
Don't be there, so if you can get a touch, right? Come on, be first, Sean.
Great hustle. Nice job contesting that ball, Tyler Serrani.
Run it out. Yeah, if that doesn't get out.
Coach Maxim asking for that ball to be allowed to roll out, but wanted his player in between their player and the ball, just make sure it got out of bounds there. Garrett Waite going to throw. And we're going for the big throw now, Brian Maxim. He's going to come way up the line with this. Nice job contesting that by Fairhaven. And header to the middle of the field, another header, a little deeper into the West Rutland end.
Austin, get there!
Austin May clears that ball wide up the far sideline. Matt Hart comes back middle. Brian Maxim's got a lot of time and a lot of space, and he's looking up the field for his brother Eric. That ball headed out of bounds. Going to be a West Rutland throw. Sub coming, Jordan Johnson checking back in. Garrett Waite out.
Hey, your buddy's feet. Show them. Jake. The other buddy. Look for the pass.
Harvey throws into Maxim. Stripped off the ball. Nice challenge.
Jordan, don't hesitate there.
Send it.
And Fairhaven's got some numbers. Heading up the far sideline.
Well done, Jordan.
And that ball ridden out of bounds. Jordan Johnson with a big throw up the far sideline. Nice job, Jake Bartlett. Out off his line for that. And here comes the drop kick.
At least he's 100%. He always says it's good.
Settle.
That ball flicked ahead by West Rutland on a header. Fairhaven up the far sideline. A little bit of space, looking to cross. That ball's wide right, going to be a goal kick for West Rutland. 22 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. Boys varsity soccer in West Rutland, Vermont. Fairhaven in the blue, West Rutland in the white.
Hold on.
They're so close.
Yeah, I know. Just cheating them on. Nice hustle, guys. Thank you. Good work. Awesome.
Jordan Johnson gets under that a little bit. Mile high out near midfield and controlled by Fairhaven. Now it's a scrum in the middle of the field, and good luck beating Brian Maxim in that situation when he's got his hips in front of him. Oh, turnover deep in the West Rutland man. Fairhaven player steps into it. That's going to carry.
Show for him. Who's on that side?
Hustle back, Zach. If you need a break, tell me. You gotta get goal
Jake
side.
Bartlett out to scoop that and end the threat. Here comes a drop kick. Middle of the field, Harvey. He's going to come contest this ball. Fairhaven plays back. Nice pass into space. Dow reads that. Hustles back.
Contain.
Nice move. Pass into space to Brian Maxim. Another pass into space, but West Rutland couldn't run on top of it. That's nice work right there, though.
Get going. Go.
Tyler Carrington, might have been a dangerous kick. His foot was up awful high, but no call. That ball flicked into the box, and Jake Bartlett
Come on, three's pushing.
out to grab it.
Come on, Zach. We gotta get back. Win that. Get there, Aiden.
That ball won out of the air. Here comes Brian Maxim to pressure. Tyler Serrani to Brian Maxim. He's got space.
Yeah, good job, Aiden. Find the middle.
Looking to go up the line off a Fairhaven player instead. That goes to the far sideline and then cleared even further over. And Jordan Johnson steps up. Nice job
Okay, you got him, Seth.
of Eli Petit to pick that ball out of the air, and now Eric Maxim's one-on-one. Around that man, heading to the front of the net. Past that man, gets off the ball, and it's just hanging in front of the net. Fairhaven to it first. And great hustle, Eric Maxim. Beats everybody to that, finds Harvey on the far side, pulls the trigger. Skipper. Fairhaven goalkeeper had a little bit of trouble with that, but kept it out of the net. And we are still at 2-0 West Rutland, 19:36 left. Drop kick. Jordan Johnson first to that ball in the air with a header. Harvey finds Johnson in space. Johnson looking for Dow, but a little too far. And Eli Petit controls. Back to Dow. Dow's back to Johnson. Johnson pressured, gets rid of that ball in a hurry. Under pressure. Looking for Harvey here on the near sideline, but carried a little too far. And we've got a Fairhaven throw.
Hey, that's a great ball. You just narrow. Okay?
Watch the flick. Over his head, Teddy.
Dow first two on that throw, settles the ball, makes a little space. Oh, tipped out. And Dow throwing, asking his players to move for him.
Going down line.
Tough to get open when you're standing still. Tyler Groh pressuring the ball.
Track him.
Harvey increases pressure in that ball out. Dow's going to throw.
Middle
Hey, J3.
Finds Harvey, back to Dow. Up the line to Harvey. Nice combination.
Who's got the pass back?
Back to Dow. And he's got time and space and rolls that ball into the box. Who's there? All the way through the box and out. Fairhaven goal kick.
Go, come on.
Nice opportunity there.
Be first to this ball.
Michael will stay right here. Pull it back.
Come on, step up.
Be aggressive and hustle. Come on, Domo.
That ball's right up the middle.
Hey, come on, Blue.
Brendan Harvey says, I'll take it. Touch a little too heavy and controlled by Fairhaven. Near sideline now. Tyler Serrani. That ball could have been really expensive. Almost the front of the camera there. Don't know if you could see my cat-like reflexes deflect that away, but PEGTV's flat.
Send it down line. Send it down line.
All right, Fairhaven throw. Nice job, Tyler Serrani, first two. Tyler Groh finds Eric Maxim in space. He's off to the races. Can he get the shot off? Nope, but he sure can roll it right in front of the net. Nice finish, West Rutland. Right across the front of the net, right on the ground. Second tap in for West Rutland. Not sure who got that. Six, Tyler Groh. Thank you. And that's 3-0 West Rutland with 17 minutes left in the first half.
Let's go, Blue. Guys, we're going to figure this out. Let's go.
Fairhaven's going to start it off. Eric Maxim just keeping an eye on that pass back. Immediate pressure. Fairhaven player makes a little space, and oh, Brian Maxim sticks him. And Eric Maxim, nice move. Gets stood up a little bit. Dow's got a little space, and now looking for Brian Maxim.
Come on, guys, let's move to space.
Jordan Johnson thought about the step and then backed off there. Jake Dow trying to contain. And Jordan, oh, Jake Bartlett out off his line, can't quite get there. Fairhaven just barely overruns it. That could have been trouble. But it's a Jordan Johnson goal kick instead.
Dribble too much, you're gonna get pounded. That's what happened to him. Pass the ball. Win that. Go to space.
That ball headed but backwards by Fairhaven. Controlled now. Harvey's going to step in and pressure. Ball kicked up the middle. And guessing that was Jordan Johnson. Put a heavy foot on that. Tyler Groh pressures the ball. He's got wheels. He's in. And I think he got caught between deciding to shoot and deciding to pass there.
Hey, I appreciate that. The way you're running, you either have to let him get a little bit farther so he can angle it, make it easier for you, or street tap. Let him get the rebound.
That ball picked out of the air, Eric Maxim. Tyler Groh had a touch, but then ball stripped and cleared by Fairhaven. We're up the far sideline now. Eli Petit, who might be the fastest kid on this team,
You are in the same.
running hip to hip with Tyler Groh over there. Coach Maxim would like a little more spacing. Jake Dow with a push out that doesn't get called. Finds Groh. Groh rolls it up and out.
Gotta stay with your knees.
And Randy Adams calls goal kick with 14:54 left in the first half. Subs coming, Riley Dow, Kyle Laughlin checking in, Eli Petit coming off. And not sure who the second, Tyler Groh is coming off. Clock continues to wind, 14:35. We've got a Fairhaven goal kick. And they elect to play short. Immediate pressure on the ball. That ball rides out. Jacob Dow fies Eric Maxim. Maxim to the front of the net, looking to turn his hips and fire this. One-on-one battle. And Fairhaven, nice job. Tough to get the ball away from Eric Maxim. And Fairhaven plays to the middle. Individual move, Jordan Johnson steps up, clears. And Jacob Dow up the far side. Dangles, finds Laughlin. Dow gets it back to his left foot. Oh, rocket. Right back to him. Left foot was a rocket off a Fairhaven player right back to him. Right foot was a roller that the Fairhaven goalie was able to handle. Drop kick past midfield. Jordan Johnson to Harvey. Harvey, space to Dow. Dow's dangling, looking for somebody to move, and he sees Harvey heading to the corner. Harvey's got a lot of speed. He's by his man. Great hustle, Fairhaven player, but he gives it up to Harvey running the goal line. Oh, man. Dangerous, but no result for West Rutland there. Brennan Harvey's coming off. Philip Whedon's coming in. One of the nice things West Rutland has this year that they didn't have last year is some subs coming off the bench to give these players a breath of fresh air. Harvey will sit down, have a drink, catch his breath. He won't be out long. And Maxim from there, it's almost a corner kick. He can throw the ball right into the box.
Try to go down the line.
That ball headed out, and it's going to be another near side corner for Dow. They've played short to Maxim twice. They've played to the front of the net twice, I believe.
No, because he's on his own half. He's on his own half.
I
He's
can
fine.
play on the day. It's exactly the
But he's the only one, so we need to fill this space.
Nice ball to the front of the net. Looking for Jordan Johnson, near side, just wide, chipped out. And Fairhaven goal kick with 12:05 left.
Go inside.
Fairhaven in blue, West Rutland in white. First game of the boys varsity season.
You're not going to go back to this one?
Yeah.
That ball picked out of the air, Dow. He flicks to Philip Whedon. Whedon, tenacious, wins that ball. Dow gets stuck. And Garrett Waite, nice job stepping to that ball. Down the West Rutland line. Johnson's got time. Great job of turning his hips and keeping that ball in bounds.
Down the line, Domo. Let's go. Right here.
A little discrepancy on what the call for the throw-in was there. Coach Maxim thought white. The officials thought blue, and it's a blue throw. That ball headed far side. Brian Maxim looking for the header to Dow. That ball was poached by Fairhaven instead, far side.
I was just in New York City yesterday.
Aiden, top!
Up the line. Great step by the West Rutland defender on the far side there.
Nick, Jones, take Aiden out.
Collision there, but no call. And Dow harassing his man. Maxim comes through, and that's going to be a call. Contact with the body, didn't get the ball.
If you want to live $100,000 a year, is like 30.
Fairhaven direct. Quite a ways out. Coach Maxim wants his defense to hold the 18. Trap him offside. That ball is up. Wide left. Wide right. Left if you're the goalkeeper. And goal kick West Rutland with 10:14 left. West Rutland up 3-0 in the first half here.
Tyler.
Tyler. Just step back to the left.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Nick, who's your mark? Time!
Jordan Johnson puts a foot in that, but
That ball, guys. Come on.
only Fairhaven players in the
Gonna wear shoes like that.
middle of the field dot there to take that. Maxim working his man back and forth. Dow steps up, challenges. Fairhaven plays back. Now they play wide.
Draw the guy, pass the ball. Draw the guy, pass the ball.
Further up the line here. Fairhaven looking the best they've looked with this combination of passes. That ball is all the way down and carries out. And we've got a Fairhaven corner, first one they've had. Jake Bartlett hasn't had a heck of a lot of action yet.
Come on, boys!
But we'll see what happens on this Fairhaven corner.
Domo, you want 7. Come on, boys!
13 short. Kyle just watch 13 short in case they play it there.
Coach Maxim asking his player to watch the short. That ball to the front of the net. Up, header for Fairhaven, but no result. Philip Whedon, fearless challenge. Continues to pressure his man. Jordan Johnson overlaps, and that ball's coming near sideline. Going to be another Fairhaven throw. This is the most pressure Fairhaven's had all game. That ball's over the top. Jordan Johnson's there. He's going to let it carry. Smart senior play. Out off the end line, and West Rutland goal kick with 8:31. Jordan Johnson will put a foot into this.
Yeah, it's a good page
Keaton Maxim off, Riley Dow off.
Or maybe he's doing the
Apologize, I didn't see who checked back in. That ball out past midfield, but Fairhaven's winning these 50-50 balls at midfield.
Stay with it, Nick!
Tyler Serrani looks up, finds Eric Maxim deep in the corner, and he's set up again to carry it up that goal line. Dangerous, rolls it in front. Who's there? Fairhaven with a miraculous save. I don't think that defender was aware, but great ball, rolled right in front of the Fairhaven net. West Rutland got a foot on it, bounced off a Fairhaven defender. And we've got a Fairhaven kick on a West Rutland foul. Blue throw. Far sideline. And Jordan Johnson back up over his own head. Fairhaven throw deeper into the middle. Jordan Johnson, 50-50 ball, wins the header. Out near midfield, that ball played back. Jordan Johnson, header out of the air. Kyle Laughlin now got a little bit of space. Heavy touch, and that's going to be taken by the Fairhaven defender and turned.
Someone drop it.
Brian Maxim picks that one out of the air, and he's going to make something happen here. Steps into it. Fairhaven player took that. Back to West Rutland. We got a nice chip into the box, and we've got a West Rutland player offside.
Offside's bad.
Boy, can Brian Maxim hit that ball. That's probably pretty uncomfortable for that Fairhaven defender.
I know, you're going to rip him in the
Directly in line.
I'm playing on top of him now.
Turn to see.
Don't let him get by you.
Jordan, draw back and help TC. Jordan.
6:22 left in the first half. Still 3-0 West Rutland.
No turn, Garrett.
Garrett Waite pressures his man. Ball carries through. Philip Whedon. Great challenge.
The Magic X gets in the game, but
White throw. White throw. We got
That ball off a Fairhaven player. Jordan Johnson to throw. Kyle Laughlin's coming off. He'll grab a drink and a rest. Jordan Johnson for the throw. And he's got Jake Dow standing all alone. Goes up over the top of him, but Dow settles. Player on his back, plays back. Johnson now looking to the corner for Maxim. Tough to rotate and trap that. His body was a little bit of an angle and it carried out. Nice job, Jake Dow elevates, puts that ball on the deck off his head for Maxim, and goodbye. Great move. Another great move. Front of the net. Talk about slippery. Far side, Fairhaven controls deep in their own end, plays back. Up the line, Brian Maxim all day. And he's looking right into the middle of the box. And we've got a White throw.
Eric, draw back to central mid.
This West Rutland team's got 5 or 6 players that play all year long. And it really shows. Eric Maxim has a ball on his foot every day. Every day. And there he is. Philip Whedon working the end line. Cleared out. Nice angle. That ball bending, gonna stay in a little. And Garrett Waite settles. Looks middle. Johnson gonna take it up into the offensive zone. Trying to find Grow in space. And Johnson. Great job of getting in front of that player. You could hear the contact from here. Obviously not the ball, but no call. Ball out of bounds. Fairhaven throw. Philip Whedon in space. Finds Eric Maxim. Maxim dangles. Makes space for himself. That ball up for Tyler Serrani. And poked to the front of the net. Carries all the way through. Maxim. That was a nice stick by Fairhaven. And here they come up the near sideline. Coach Maxim wants this to be closed off. And that pressure results in the White throw. Jordan Johnson. Tyler Grow with a header off that. And out of bounds, Fairhaven throw.
so will you get him under control?
Nice job, Philip Whedon, out of bounds. Another Fairhaven throw. Garrett Waite lets that one through, and Jordan Johnson overlaps, picks it up. Brendan Harvey, great job to pick that ball out of the air. Grady Johnson almost had the great play as the ball boy in front of us there, but it carries out. Harvey pulls it out of the air, but Fairhaven player strips it away and sends it far side.
Find a mark, 29. Come on, Jared, find him.
Fairhaven up the far sideline, left foot, rolls to the front of the box, cleared out by West Rutland. I believe that was Jordan Johnson. They play back to the middle. Tyler Grope getting back into the play here. That ball into the box. Easy play for Jake Bartlett. And he's in no hurry to put the ball in play. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left in the first half. West Rutland with a 3-0 lead. Drop kick out, just past midfield. Misplayed by Fairhaven. Carries, and Tyler Grow, Johnny on the spot, past one man. Plays that ball into space, but a little too far, and Fairhaven wisely kicks that ball out of bounds for a West Rutland throw. Subs coming. Eli Petit coming in for West Rutland. Got a West Rutland throw on the far sideline. Eric Maxim coming off for a break. to a nice hand from his teammates. They appreciate the hard work he puts in. All right, Fairhaven, too much space.
Tyler Groh, you are my central midfielder.
There you go.
And that ball, top of the box. Jordan Johnson, beautiful job cutting around his man, and look at all the space he's got. Beats his, oh! No call. That's an interesting no call. And Carl Serrani corrects me. No would have been no advantage on the call there.
Andrew, you all right?
Jordan Johnson. I haven't ever heard him say he's not all right. 1:23 left.
Definitely
That's it.
Fairhaven goal kick. Coach Maxim instructing his players on the defense. Everything outside, everything away, nothing long. Like to get out of this half with a clean sheet. Jordan Johnson, first two. Beats his man, controls on the far sideline. And that ball right to the middle. Tyler Groh with a challenge there. Fairhaven looking to make something. 25 with some space. Ball struck well, but wide left. Clock winds, 35 seconds. West Rutland's going to be a little deliberate on this. Boot out of bounds wouldn't be a bad idea.
Full side of him, Preston. Full side.
Jordan Johnson, hands on his hips. Here it comes. That ball pretty much up the middle. Brendan Harvey loses his footing a little bit. 50-50 ball controlled by Fairhaven. West Rutland sagging a little bit here. Jake Bartlett steps up and makes the save. Wow. West Rutland got pretty soft on defense there, and Jake Bartlett bailed him out with a nice save. End of the first inning, it is 3-0 West Rutland. Second half about to start off here in West Rutland. And West Rutland's going to start with the ball. Leave us Dow and Maxim together in the middle. Maxim to Dow. Dow, top of the box. Maxim. Nice step back. Another nice step back.
Unlucky. Good ball movement.
Great job, Tyler Groh, to step back all the way out to Brian Maxim. Thought he was going to take a shot there, but he plays it deep to his brother Eric. Down on that goal line where he's been living all game. Ball carries out. Jacob Dow with a left-footed corner coming.
Look at these bloody numbers.
Bryce head. Bryce head. Get there, Bryce. Come on. Get tall. Get tall. Come on. Get there. Yes.
Beautiful ball. That's what they were looking for. Header from Maxim. Up and over the top, but
Great ball.
yep,
Great ball.
nice service. Maxim got his head on it.
Okay, turn to C.
Now we got a Fairhaven goal kick, and West Rutland's going to try and win this ball out of the air and put the pressure right back on Fairhaven. Harvey wins it. 50-50 ball controlled by Fairhaven. Jordan Johnson steps. Fairhaven clears.
Get to it, Blue! Austin, get to it! Pressure and beyond. Contain him in the corner.
And West Rutland just lets that ball
Come on, Blue! Get in there!
carry out for a Fairhaven throw on the far side, deep in the West Rutland zone here. Looking to the middle, that ball flicked into the box. A couple Fairhaven players there. That ball struck wide right. Pretty good opportunity for Fairhaven there.
Keep the pressure up. Lock up, everybody. Here we go.
Matt Hart's going to check in. Jordan Johnson's going to put this ball in play first.
It's over him.
Hey, beautiful. How are you?
Yeah, you're in. You're in.
Thanks.
Come on, Eli, come on.
All right, Eli Petit tracks that ball all the way up the far sideline. He's looking to make something happen. Plays back to Dow. Dow's got all day. Couple steps to the middle. Little burst of speed past his man. Rolls it in front of the net. There it is. There it is. Who can hit it? Brian Maxim steps into it. Off a Fairhaven player. Controlled by Maxim. That ball is
White corner.
white corner. I apologize, I'm having a hard time seeing with the shadows to tell who each individual player is out there, but that's going to be a left-footed corner for Dow.
Come over here. Man, the sun's right here.
Eli Petit stepping off the field.
Oh, kind of annoying. I wish he'd turn the brightness down.
Get up to him, Jack.
Consider it.
West Rutland happy to just play short to Eric Maxim there and then carry the ball. Oh, my heart. Carry the ball to the front of the net. And Jacob Dow knows what to do with that.
That's my brother.
Back of the net, rocket.
Nice finish, Jake.
Let him turn.
There you go, Jake.
Nice work, and that increases the lead to 4-0
Oh, you weren't losing it.
early in the second half. Fairhaven to start it off.
That is true.
Outside, Teddy.
Nice job of stepping to that ball by West Rutland. Up the far side.
One on, Todd.
Harvey with the pressure. Poked out, blue throw.
11, 6.
Harvey with space up the far sideline. Chips it deep into the corner.
5. And then 6. And then if Eric scored, it'd be 7. That'd be so cool.
That ball played out.
Beautiful, huh?
Brian Maxim, nice step.
Be in the cards.
That would be
Into the
awesome.
box. Who's there? Fairhaven looking for a handball call there. I don't think there was much doubt about it, but no call. Their goalie ends up with it nonetheless. And their goalie, low liner, picked out of the air by West Rutland, served back into the Fairhaven end. Brian Maxim with a little bit of pressure, but Fairhaven wide. Matt Hart jumps on that. I am Fairhaven. Looking to play to the middle. Jordan Johnson steps in front of that ball. He's got all kinds of space, all kinds of time. Finds Dow. Dow going right up the middle. Oh, looking to feed that through traffic. Comes back to him. Jordan Johnson wants that ball. And it's another West Rutland corner. Far side, number 5. Let's see if Eric Maxim jogs over to take it short.
Get there.
Plays that near post, and that ball out off the end line. And Jacob Dow will have another corner.
Okay, make the run. Find the guy you want, Jake.
Far post, who's there? Brian Maxim. Gets the header on it, just like they wanted. Handled by the Fairhaven keeper. Jordan Johnson, great step. And another one, Jordan Johnson.
Guys, move to the ball.
Brian Maxim forces that ball deeper. West Rutland going to pressure. Fairhaven keeper scoops. And he's going to take a look.
First.
Back and forth, Brian Maxim sends that ball far sideline. Looking for his brother Eric. Cleared by Fairhaven. Brendan Harvey. Quick throw on the far sideline, chipped out Fairhaven.
But it makes him a little smarter.
Dow looking for Eric Maxim deep in the corner. That ball carried out. Dow, another throw. Picking up 10 yards every time. Eric Maxim one-on-one, turns the shoulders, turns the hips. He's by, front of the net. And hits the side of the net on that one. He has been running up and down that end line all game long. Might want to call play-by-play?
No, not really.
Okay.
I think so.
Sure.
First, come on. This is the strong side.
Try to recruit a guest commentator, Maya Dow, who refuses.
I think big games. Homecoming.
Okay. She's going to save it all for homecoming. Nice job, Keaton Wright. Chapman finds Maxim. Maxim finds Dow. Dow stepping. Nice ball onto Matt Hart's foot. Matt Hart rolls it left-footed front of the box.
Come on, push up.
Front of the net.
Let's go.
Scooped by the Slaters.
Find open space.
Clock continues to wind, 32:49. Left here in the second half. First game of the boys varsity season. Fairhaven's in blue, West Rutland's in white. Nice job of West Rutland to screen that ball and let it carry out. And the official on the far sideline calls it a blue ball. Jordan Johnson turns his hips, rolls it up the sideline. Brendan Harvey, nice challenge. Fairhaven almost to the front of the net, and Brian Maxim able to clear it all the way out to midfield. Dow's going to pressure. Pass into space. Nice job, Fairhaven. Individual move around. Brian Maxim continues to carry left foot deep into the corner. Fairhaven's got something going here. Looking to roll that to the front of the net. And Jordan Johnson up to Brian Maxim off ahead. Volley. Mile in the air. Fairhaven player settles but off his knee. And now West Rutland controls. Nice ball into space. Brendan Harvey running onto it. Up the far sideline. Fairhaven player controls and pulls away from Harvey. Dow over to challenge. And the Fairhaven player continues to roll up the field. Thought that ball was out of bounds. Boy.
Hey, we got a mark.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Pretty loose on defense there. Jake Bartlett with a one hopper. He's going to do a drop kick coming out well past midfield. One of his better kicks of the game. That's going to carry. Settled by Fairhaven, but Maxim far side to Harvey. Harvey, individual move, loses his footing. And great step. Jacob Dow settles with his chest, takes a look, finds Maxim, far corner. Maxim's going to have one off the Fairhaven player. That ball carrying. West Rutland's playing like these balls are going out of bounds, and Fairhaven's continuing to track them down.
Still throw, lock him in. Still throw, lock him in.
Can't have a throw much deeper in your own end than that. Coach Maxim asking his players to make sure that ball's not up over their head. Lock them in down there.
Fill the space.
Having a hard time picking up the ball here. Oh, there it is. Volley. Matt Hart's got a lot of speed. Nice ball. Fairhaven player strips it away, but more pressure. Hart, he's, oh.
Lock him in, lock him in.
Thought that ball was going to carry out. Matt Hart actually ended up stepping right on top of it, and it carried out of bounds. That throw right up the near sideline. Jordan Johnson. That ball front of the net. Tyler Grohl cuts and touch a little too far. Cleared by Fairhaven. That ball out of bounds by Tyler Serrani. Got a blue throw far sideline. Jordan Johnson, nice run, pass into space, looking for Matt Hart. That ball to the middle. Would have been nice to have a little pressure on that ball there. Keaton Wright Chapman charges, plays it out. Fairhaven throw. He looks up the sideline over the first West Rutland defender, but Jordan Johnson there to overlap. That ball just laying in the middle of the field. Brian Maxim tracking back. Fairhaven thought they'd look corner, but that ball right into the box, right to Jake Bartlett. 29 minutes, 5 seconds left. Bartlett elects to throw. Harvey comes back to it, settles into space. Dow with space. Asking his players to move into space for him so he can make a pass. That ball rolled, and thought that one might be heading for the camera too, but bent a little bit. Jake Dow's going to get a throw here, waiting for the second whistle. And that's pretty easy. Right to Maxim's feet, right back to Dow. Dow leads Maxim a little bit. Brian Maxim wins that out of the air. Back and forth. Fairhaven's going to settle out near midfield. And Jordan Johnson up over him. Fairhaven's got something building here. Looking far corner. Eli Petit, look at the wheels. Man, is he fast. Didn't have a great angle, but just Pure speed right there. And West Rutland goal kick. Jordan Johnson's going to put it in play. And West Rutland standing around, happy to watch Fairhaven play that ball out of the air. Harvey chips up to Grow. Grow's got a lot of speed. Nice tackle for Fairhaven. And that ball turned back to middle. Nice turn, Fairhaven. But taken away. Jake Dow. Nice rollback. Takes a look. Plays that ball to Brian Maxim. Fairhaven's not really challenging much on this. Maxim drills it. And that ball carries wide right.
Zach, take out Jack.
They're playing a really high line at that position.
Alex, go.
Garrett Waite checks in. Tyler Serrani checks out. Fairhaven goal kick. 26 minutes, 50 seconds left with a 4-0 West Rutland lead. Tyler Grow cutting through the crowd. Eric Maxim's going to drill that ball just wide. Nice look. Off a Fairhaven player, so Maxim's going to get his first corner.
Yeah, but he wasn't there.
Okay. Phil. Learn your place, man.
Every other West Rutland corner has been Dow from the other side. Nice for West Rutland to have a left footer and a right footer that can get this ball right to the front of the net. Wow. There it is, still dangling. Finally cleared by Fairhaven. And where's the white shirts?
Push up! Domo, get the Domo! Outside!
Get it out.
Domo, that's your ball!
Nice play right there, West Rutland. Fairhaven had the numbers. Play it out, gives your defense a chance to set up, mark man. And clock continues to wind with that lead.
Austin, you can go offside on a throw-in!
Fairhaven throw deep into the corner, two white shirts on a blue shirt. Chips it out, Jordan Johnson, or excuse me, Tyler Carrington with the challenge. And that ball carries out. Another Fairhaven throw deep in the West Rutland end here. And they play back to the corner. I believe that is a West Rutland goal kick coming.
All the way down, throw it right in. Just pick it up. Heads up here.
Dow settles. Pace of the game has slowed down considerably here. Hesitation, burst of speed. Hesitation, burst of speed. Past two men. Double teamed. And Fairhaven able to get it away, but Dow gets ahead, gets a hold of it, got it on his left foot. Maxim. Mishandle out of bounds. Fairhaven throw deep in their own end.
Get on.
Over the head, Jake!
Not in my end.
Right up, Jake!
All the Harvey through
Come on, get there!
Nice job, Jake Dow. Settle, finds Maxim. Maxim plays to Whedon. Whedon finds Brian Maxim. Far side looking for Harvey. Beautiful ball right over the defender. Harvey to the front of the net. There it is. That is the ball work and the patience and the passing that you get when so many of your players play all year.
Go, go, go!
Great move, Jordan Johnson. Another nice move, Jordan Johnson. Gives it up, Brian Maxim. Maxim's gonna have it. That's a bomb.
That would have been cool if it just floated.
And that ball's over the top. 23 minutes, 17 seconds left. Second half. Fairhaven in blue, West Rutland in white. 4-0 West Rutland lead. That ball settled by Dow. Waiting for some help. Nice ball. Looking for Eli Petit there. Petit leaves for Dow. Dow's got a left-footed cross. Far post off a header. Maxim looking to settle and make something happen right in front of the net here. Off his head. And Fairhaven's going to clear that ball out. Back to midfield. Tyler Carrington decides to go and wins that ball. Finds Harvey. Harvey looking for Philip Whedon on the far side. He's tenacious. Great work, Philip Whedon. That ball carries out, and it's a white throw.
Phil, this outside half. Eric, you're running up top of Jake.
Philip Whedon playing really well.
Nice central with you.
That throw from Harvey into Dow. Dow left-footed cross into the box. Couldn't tell who that went off, but it is off the goal line.
The corner.
And we've got a West Rutland corner. Jake Dow setting up on the far side.
I was pulling you at 20 anyway, so
Make up something about
enjoy
the
your last
shadows.
two of the day.
Shadows going to the sun.
Nice ball all the way to the far post and through.
Field it up. That is out. Field it out.
That ball was off a Fairhaven player. Coach Maxim asking his player to shield and let it carry out. Philip Whedon tried to make the play. And we've got a foul on West Rutland. I believe Brian Maxim might have been part of that. Carrington settles. Heavy touch. Now it's a foot race. Nice hustle, Fairhaven, to keep the pressure on that ball. Looking to the front of the net. Jordan Johnson there. And he hurries up. But controlled by Blue. Now Brian Maxim takes a look. Philip Whedon. Dow, nice cutback, all kinds of room. He's going to have it. Nope, he's going to give it up instead. Looking for Eric Maxim. Might have been a good spot to shoot from if you ask his sister. Or his dad, or his coach. Fairhaven kick. 20 minutes, 24 seconds left.
That could be on tape.
Jacob Dow.
Frontal's on tape.
Liner. Handled by the Fairhaven keeper. It was bending, but he was able to handle. And picked out of the air. I believe that was Harvey. Harvey looks to Dow. Dow looks for the one touch, but no good. This ball might be trouble, but Jordan Johnson. Great challenge. Out of bounds. Nice work. 19:42 left. Nice job letting that West Rutland defense get back. Austin May tries to clear off the Fairhaven player. Still deep in the West Rutland end. And we have a West Rutland goal kick.
Fight, you guys. Come on, keep fighting. Let's go.
That ball flicked forward by a West Rutland player in the middle. Controlled by Fairhaven, and they clear. Far sideline.
Up the line, let's go!
Out of bounds, Fairhaven throw, far sideline, down into the corner. Johnson's there. He turns his hips, gives it a boot off a Fairhaven player. Brendan Harvey's going to make a throw on the far sideline. Harvey finds Dow. Dow beats his man, serves into space for Brian Maxim. Brian Maxim's on the run. That touch a little too far. Cleared by Fairhaven. Nice move into space. Toe poke up. Top of the box. That's trouble. Off ahead, off a crossbar. Still in bounds for Fairhaven. West Rutland nothing but lucky right there.
Guys, that was a good play.
West Rutland nothing but lucky. Still 4-0. 18 minutes left.
get off that. Because you saw that guy coming. Just get off it first touch and then make an overlapping run.
West Rutland goal kick, Jordan Johnson.
You saw that guy coming. I know Jordan took care of
Been hitting them all day. Far sideline, Jake Dow with a touch a little too far. That ball carries out of bounds. Fairhaven throw back beyond midfield. Looks up the line. Harvey sniffs that out, but that touch out of bounds. Another Fairhaven throw. Nice challenge by Brendan Harvey. Nice move, earns the throw. Looking for Dow up the far sideline, but cleared by Fairhaven. Settled by Kyle Laughlin. Coming through.
Help him up, please. Check on him.
Kyle Laughlin might have gone head to head there. He's a pretty physical player. Young, still learning the game. Fairhaven player's up, holding his head, but does not appear as though he's coming out.
Let's go, Slaters, let's go!
And Fairhaven's going to have this kick just beyond midfield.
Cover!
Nice ball into the box. Jake Bartlett there with the grab. Low liner. Oh, over the first Fairhaven player out to midfield. Maxim challenges, but beat to the ball. Tyler Groh, great step. Touch a little too heavy. Fairhaven, individual move into space. Keaton Wright Chapman looking to contain this on the sideline here. Nice run for Fairhaven. Fairhaven throw about as deep as you can be in the West Rutland end without a corner. Brendan Harvey with a header. West Rutland not being terribly effective clearing this ball out. Fairhaven. Oh! Eric Maxim with a chip, rolls it out for Jake Dow. Oh baby, roll it in. What a beautiful ball. Eric Maxim continuing to distribute. Jake's second goal of the game. I know Eric assisted on both of those. 4 assists for Eric Maxim. That's a nice day. That's a nice day. 5-0 West Rutland, 15:25 left. West Rutland in the home whites, Fairhaven in blue, and they're about to start it off again. What a great ball into space. Jake Dow just a touch by the goalie and then rolled it into the back of the net. Great work, Tyler Groh. Shoulder to shoulder contact, down goes Tyler. Call against Fairhaven. Jake Dow's gonna set it and play quick. Nice ball into space. Controlled by Fairhaven's keeper. And he's gonna elect to throw near side. Keaton Wright Chapman hustles back. Little miscommunication for West Rutland players there. All right, Brian Maxim settles it. Plays back, far side. Kyle Laughlin rubs his man off the ball. Oh, that ball blocked by a Fairhaven player. Rolled out to midfield. Brian Maxim, here he comes. Gonna call the body there.
Hayden, ball at feet. Come in!
Nice ball to the far post. Jake Bartlett off his line. Grabs, he elects to throw. Harvey's got a little bit of space. Settles that ball. Challenged by the Fairhaven player. Carries out, white throw, far sideline. West Rutland plays quick. Harvey settles to his feet, turns his hips, finds Dow. Finds the out of bounds line. Blue throw. Fairhaven sub. 13:40 left. This is the first game of the Varsity boys season. Beautiful, sunny, warm day.
I could.
Might have cooled down to 75, but it was probably close to 80 at the start of this game.
I'm aggravated.
Fairhaven to the front of the net. And Tyler Groh there plays back. Now West Rutland looking to clear up to midfield. Controlled easily by Fairhaven. High pressure forces that ball out of bounds. Keaton Wright Chapman with the throw looks up the line and finds Eric Maxim. He's got enough space to make something happen. Quick pass to Dow. Dow dangles, and he's going to look to cross this. Well, he's going to look to stand unless somebody comes and challenges him. 5-0 lead. No hurry for West Rutland here. Tyler Groh's going to step into one. That ball's bending. Nice athletic job for the Fairhaven goalkeeper to poke that up and over.
Jordan, when all these guys come on, you're going to stay. Brian's going to be in front of you.
Tyler Groh almost floated the keeper from quite a ways out. Jacob Dow with the corner. Far side. And we've got a whole herd of West Rutland players about to check in here. Nice ball. Carries all the way through and off the goal line. Going to be a Fairhaven goal kick. Riley Dow, Liam Boyer, Philip Whedon, Garrett Waite, Matt Hart. Is 19 Mikey? Thank you. All right, mass substitutions. Seniors for West Rutland coming off. Time for a drink and a little bit of rest, and time for some game action for some of the younger players for West Rutland. Matt Hart, individual move, finds some space. That ball over to Philip Whedon. Comes near side. Nice hustle, Fairhaven, to keep it in bounds. Jake Dow settles. Plays back to Jordan Johnson. Johnson going to play up the other side. Not quite what he was looking for, but Brian Maxim able to run onto it. And that ball into the corner. Liam Boyer with pressure. Forces a bad play. West Rutland continues to pressure Philip Whedon. Great hustle by Mikey. Tenacious. And we've got a ball coming across here. Matt Hart almost got his foot on that right in the top of the box. Good spot. And that ball is a rocket. High and wide left. Fairhaven goal kick. 10 minutes, 44 seconds left. Here, Brian Maxim settles. And a little too far out the sideline there. Fairhaven throw. Up near midfield. Nice first step, West Rutland. They earn the throw on that. Nice throw up the sideline off the Fairhaven head. Back out of bounds. Another West Rutland throw. Philip Whedon makes himself available and gets the throw in. Eric Maxim starts and stops and starts and stops. And nice left-footed cross to the top of the box. Garrett Waite settles, plays back. Jake Dow all day. How about all day, bud? Jogging in. Fairhaven finally collapses. He looks to the middle for Philip Whedon, excuse me. Philip continues to hustle, plays that ball back. Jordan Johnson up the far sideline, beats a man. He's in a good spot. He's going to have it.
That's 7 from 7.
He's going to have it.
He said I've had enough of this assist.
I'll tell you what. That was a rocket.
Jake, come on, so come on.
Upper 90.
5, 6, 7. And 3. We might be breakfast.
And Eric Maxim's going to be sad because I just called that entire play Jordan Johnson when it was Eric Maxim. But it was Eric Maxim with a rocket, upper left-hand corner. 5 assists and a goal, 4 assists and a goal. Nice day. West Rutland up the far sideline.
What's the stat where it's like if somebody scores, like if your team scores and you're on the field?
Plus minus?
Plus minus. Riley's got a good plus minus today.
Absolutely.
Brian, Jake, Jordan.
Brian, Jake, Jordan coming off. 8:51 left. Seniors coming off to take a break, have a drink, and stay healthy for the next contest. West Rutland up 6-0 with 8:40 left in the second half. First game of the boys varsity season. West Rutland got high hopes coming into this game. They've got a nice bubble of talent at the senior level. They've got some younger kids coming in, give them some help off the bench. Nice hustle, West Rutland. Liam Boyer working the far side. West Rutland challenge, but Fairhaven plays around up the far side. West Rutland's got to contain and keep this ball outside. Nice job, Fairhaven, controlling out in the corner. And West Rutland player through to clear that ball well out of bounds. Subs coming, Kyle Laughlin's in. Fairhaven throw, far side. Up the line, Kyle Laughlin there.
Back to the ball, Liam. Yes.
Nice job, Liam Boyer. Controls the ball, feeds up the line, overlapping run for Kyle Laughlin. Philip Whedon there now. And Kyle Laughlin's got a little bit of space here. Bull in a china shop, heading to the front of the net. He's gonna have one. Left-footed roller.
No.
That ball wide left.
We hit a top speed.
Fairhaven goal kick, 7 minutes left.
We're feeding the ball.
Hey, strong side. Give anything up here. Come on. Win this, you big.
Coach Maxim asking to maintain the intensity here, not give up anything easy. That ball out near midfield. Great step, Austin May. Carries out, blue throw. Nothing wrong with a blue throw. Great pressure, double team. Philip Whedon comes out of that with the ball. He feeds into space. Looking for Matt Hart, but Matt's not there. Now West Rutland's got to get on the horse and get back on defense. That ball down, corner, far side. They're looking for the cross. Eli Petit. This could be trouble. Keaton Wright Chapman with the challenge. 50-50 ball out of bounds. 6 minutes, 12 seconds left. Fairhaven corner. As the bells of St. Stanislaus. Let you know it's 6 o'clock in West Rutland.
Everybody's being marking, right? Hey, back to the exit. Back to the exit. Hey, Jordan, back to the
Fairhaven corner, near side, sneaks through.
That's a good choice, Garrett. Good choice.
You have your own exit.
Sneaks through, and Jordan Johnson's going to check back in, stabilize this West Rutland defense a little bit. Fairhaven corner. Tyler Serrani out, Jordan Johnson in, 5:33 left. 6-0 West Rutland against Fairhaven here. West Rutland in white, Fairhaven in blue, and here comes a Fairhaven corner. And that is behind the net. Result is a West Rutland goal kick.
120 yards out in front of that net and you kick it back.
Jordan Johnson to put this ball in play.
That was my favorite thing, my daughter. You take your corner, go behind the net.
Last week they were up for the girls game.
Tell the front from the back.
Matt Hart controls, turns, finds Liam Boyer. Boyer earns the throw. That ball up the line, Kyle Laughlin plays up ahead. He's got space now. He's got to look to cross. Philip Whedon, top of the box. Great work. I think he stepped on the ball there. Everybody wanted a call. I think he stepped on the ball and lost his footing because of it. Great move, Keaton Wright Chapman. That ball coming near sideline. Fairhaven hustling. Great try. White throw.
Somebody make a run for him. Somebody make a run for him down the line.
Garrett Waite makes the run up the line to the corner. Keaton Wright Chapman throw. Fairhaven tries to let it ride. Nice pressure, Garrett Waite. Fairhaven goal kick. Down to 4 minutes and 10 seconds left.
24 is the one that. 24 is the one that over there last year that they were yeah.
Fairhaven goal kick coming.
Be first, Mike. Come on. Be first. Back coming to you.
Low roller.
Oh, come on, guys.
Thought Matt Hart was going to step to that, and that just
Come on.
rolls through the whole crowd. West Rutland finally gets a foot on it, sends it back into the Fairhaven end. That ball to the front of the net. Garrett Waite's going to pressure. Spinning ball. And fooled Garrett Waite a little bit when it came to the ground. That ball played up the sideline. Nice to have Jordan Johnson.
Yeah, Jordan. Come on.
So experienced, so calm back on defense. Gets to it, turns his hips, blasts the ball to clear it, and keeps it inbounds. Fairhaven throw. Philip Whedon up over the top of him. That ball far sideline. Fairhaven's having the better of it right now. Toe poke into Jake Bartlett with 2:50 left. He'll be deliberate with this ball. Walking out to the top of the box. Out to midfield. Fairhaven first two, but West Rutland ends up controlling it. Far sideline. Liam Boyer on his horse. And apparently that ran out of bounds.
Sarah's cousin, Mason, and
Fairhaven
Jeffrey.
coming near side, looking into the corner. Not a lot of help there for Blue. Jordan Johnson easily controls, but gives that ball up in a bad spot.
We're like, so what do you want?
Boy, that ball knuckling, and Jake Bartlett makes the save.
Big one, bud.
Fairhaven might have been a little hasty to pull the trigger right there. They might have been able to make something happen.
And Jeffrey to clean our house. You're like, I love to clean. Right.
2 bounces. Finally settled by Fairhaven. Kyle Laughlin continuing to work on the far sideline. That ball's in the middle for Fairhaven. And looking to pass into space, but Keaton Wright Chapman there settles and rolls it right out to Fairhaven. Pokes that ball wide. Garrett Waite right back up the middle.
Drop back in there. Hey, you're a half.
That ball carries out. Fairhaven throw. Subs coming, Serrani and Mikey in. Matt Hart and Garrett Waite out. Fairhaven. Nice ball to the front of the net. West Rutland's going to have to work to keep a clean sheet. Up and over the net.
Generally where we don't want to pass it.
West Rutland lucky on that.
Tyler. Defensive minded, right?
Goal kick, 40 seconds left here. West Rutland dodged a bullet on that last one. They've given up some decent chances to Fairhaven. But as that ball carries out and the clock continues to wind, we're under 30 seconds now. Fairhaven throw. West Rutland just continue to play it wide. Eli Petit settles. And it's a scrum in the middle of the field here. Fairhaven trying to get something happening. We're under 13 seconds now. And West Rutland pushing the ball up. Poked away. Fairhaven turns at midfield. 5 seconds left. That's going to do it. 3, 2. And there you have it. West Rutland dominating 6-0 lead over Fairhaven. First game of the season. We'll catch the handshakes and then we'll say goodbye from West Rutland. Thanks to PEGTV for allowing us to fill and produce these games. You'll see a lot more West Rutland soccer on PEGTV throughout the season.
Keep all 4 hairs.
Nobody laughed. Or laughed.
Nobody checked it out.